Okay, one of the things that's very confusing for me in the beginning, and probably confusing for a lot of people, is the advice they get for how to focus when you're coming to the archery range and how to focus on a target. Because almost everywhere you hear, just focus on the target on a small spot until your eye is burning a hole in that target. Well, I've tried that an awful lot, and it doesn't work. So nothing's caught on fire yet. So let's look here at this these targets. All right, these are the various targets that I practice at. One common theme here is they all got circles on them, and the theory is if you stare at the center of that while you're aiming, that your focus will almost burn a hole in the center of your target. I think what they mean is everything around the center of that target will become blurry. It won't be the center of your focus. And there's ways that you can practice that throughout every day, and I think you have to practice it all day long to get good at it. Don't just focus when you come out to the archery range. It's a good idea to practice your focus whenever you can. You can do it throughout your day. And where? You can practice on signs, because like they say, signs, everywhere there's signs. You can practice on those signs all day long, and it'll help you out here on the archery range. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, this is an actual sign in my garage in the barn. Look at this sign. There's actually a crosshair in the center of it. When I practice my focusing, a lot of times I'll look at that. There's a lot of other things you can look at on that sign. A lot of little spots. The center of the O. Center of any of the A's on there. Lots of things you can focus on that'll help you with your archery. You can even practice focusing while you're driving. When you come up to this red sign that means stop, don't just look at the whole red sign. Look at the center of the O with a little red dot on the P. As long as you're not holding up traffic, sit here for a little while and focus on that until everything around it gets a little bit blurry. See if you can do that right now. How about on the P? I'll tell you another handy thing you can do. You walk away from the stop sign. That might make it easier for you to focus on a very small spot. And then everything around it goes blurry. Some of you are able to shoot longer distances. Now, your eyes have muscles in them just like any other muscle in your body. If you're going to stretch it out and make it stronger, it's probably a good idea to come to longer distances and do your focus exercise. Get yourself a rangefinder. If you plan on shooting at 30 yards, back off from that stop sign or any other sign. Get to 30 yards. Say I'm at 30 yards now. Click that, get your reading. You're at 30 yards, and then stare at that stop sign or any sign. Okay? There are plenty of other examples around my house. I'll show you. This sign here. Look at the word of, and just center on the O. Focus on it. This will help you tremendously with your focus at the archery range. If you focus on a sign like this, whatever you do, don't open the door. You can literally practice focusing anywhere, even at lunch. there's plenty of things there you can focus on. The center of the O, the center of the B, a small circle in the A, or if you look at that soccer ball, stare at that black dot in the middle of the soccer ball until everything around it goes a little bit blurry. That's like burning a hole in the center of your target. I hope somebody got something out of this. I know it's really tough to focus on things these days, especially with our computer world. We're staring at screens all the time. I know it probably makes it really difficult for a lot of people who aren't surrounded by nature all day long like I am. I'm fortunate that way. If I had to stare at a computer screen, I know I'd have to do a lot of focus exercises just to get rid of that haze from staring at a computer all day long. So if this helped you, go ahead and hit the like button if you want to see more archery tips and tactics. Go ahead and subscribe. We're going to be spending some time at the archery range today. We'll have my number 1 recurve out. We'll start practicing hard with that because the season's only like 2 months away here. I'm also going to get a crossbow out. I'm going to top out maintenance. Crossbows are huge in our sport, and they're a reality just about everywhere that we hunt now. A lot of new hunters are getting in and are able to use a crossbow. A lot of rifle hunters are getting crossbows and joining the archery season, and that's a good thing because that supports our ranks. So we're going to talk about maintaining the crossbow because that's very important. I've seen from working in a big box retailer, sporting goods retailer, for a long time that the crossbows seem to come in a week or two before the season, all blown up. And there's no prettier way to put it. That's because of lack of maintenance, I think. And that's all preventable. And I'll show you how I keep my crossbow tip-top and ready in case I ever have to need it. All right. So anyway, stay tuned. There's a lot more to come. Have a great weekend.